Be Palatine Barbastella, en route to the Undercity in order to help with the Gene Stealer hunt the Golden Light are engaging in. I am accompanied by several squads of Black Sepulchre. They are uncharacteristically nervous. It is understandable. Certainly death holds no terror for we who are already dead, but to have your body used for alien desires, your mind subsumed by its will, your very soul enslaved, and to be forced to live through every second of it, that is another matter. As such, for once we are all in full armor. It will not stop their claws, but all face helmets might spare us the horrors of the Gene Stealer's kiss. Our mission goals are to rendezvous with Palatine Sarah in the Golden Light, then begin the sweep for the Gene Stealer nest. Perhaps we will cull them before they spread too far, but better experience tells me we are already too late. But duty demands we try. There is already a decontamination station set up by the entrance, manned by Hospitaller Dahlia. She nods to us as we enter, expression hidden behind her beaked mask. Feel thankful knowing that she won't hesitate to kill any of us if we are compromised on exit. As we descend, I muse upon the fact that all of the fates one might meet in this blighted age, death is by far the most merciful. Almost as soon as we enter, the plan goes awry. We are informed that Palatine Sarah separated from the main group some time ago, going off alone in the tunnels. Apparently after some heretic straggler she encountered at the ill-fated wedding. Perhaps we have more in common than I thought. Clearly I'm not the only one with a death wish. Take a squad with me into the tunnel after her, leaving Sister Superior Ophelia to coordinate the joint operation in my absence. I just hope that what we find is still human. Be Sarah. Watch him lay his hand on the axe. Figured that's how he'd play it. Never heard of them? Big Blue Marines? Friends of your old fat buddy, I'd reckon. Three-headed snake on their shoulders? Hold up 3 fingers curved in imitation of Alpha Legion livery. See a glimmer of recognition in his eyes. He does know something. Got no qualms about blowing his head clean off. That's what I came for. But if he can help us solve bigger problems, I'd do well to take advantage. The Emperor's justice is absolute, but it's also practical. I won't lie to you. You're a traitor and a heretic. You're gonna get what you deserve one way or the other. He grips the chain axe tight and pulls it closer to him. Place my thumb on the hammer of my pistol, ready for him to try and charge me. Look at the axe. A sturdy old thing, probably made for a Marine to swing in one hand before it made its way to him. It's covered in crude, coordinate markings. His own fastened Tyranid armor has none of the same. This one has no love for the blood god. I would bet on it. He was just glad to find something to fight for. But if you help me, I can make sure you meet your end on the right side of things. Be Draethor, be the last crasher. The woman, she's talking about the big blue guy that almost grabbed me. Heck, Dodgif. No harm in telling her I didn't want anything to do with him. No harm in telling her that he seemed to want to acquire the Marines they killed. My friends, that they killed. She calls me a traitor and a heretic. I spit back at her. I am no heretic. I have nothing against the God Emperor. Only that childish imp that uses his authority. It's mostly true. I figured the God Emperor is probably disappointed in my choices. For what it's worth, I didn't want to let him down. I just wanted to kill the bishop and his wife, then eat them. Consume their corpses and those of all their follow... Beth, I'm getting off track. Shake my head. She's still talking. So condescending. She's talking about meeting my end on the right side of things. I just give her a smile. Listen here, darling. Make sure to poorly imitate her accent. It's honestly kind of amusing. I'm not dying here. Not yet. I'm being watched, and in the back of my mind, I know I'm not alone. Hear the voice. First one, then 2, then many. Brother! The hissing comes only moments before the shots. More of those cultists. More of the family. Guess that's going to come in handy. They rush into the subway, sensing me, their brother, in danger. At least the bug gave me something useful, Jeff. Bring up my axe. No, use it as a shield as I roll around the pillar. Between the chitin on my body and the axe head, so colossal covering my head, I'm hoping I can avoid an instant kill shot. I let the mob of these deranged killers go after the sister. I thought she'd make a good member of the family. Apparently, they did too. Consider sticking around. Consider joining in her initiation. But anger calls, and I'm not a part of the family. I'm still a crasher, and I still have my mission. Scurry up the stairs. Use this chance to make my escape. Be me, that Alpha Master of Operations, Hakron. Things are going absolutely terrible. All our plans for decent-sized distractions have not gone as planned at all. Absolutely no idea why. Not only that, but we've given our position out in a trade for information about enemy leadership. Wasn't a good trade. Sororitas are stocking the sewers, removing our main supply route from being used efficiently. Decide enough is enough. Hydra Dominatus is called that for a good reason. Activate various sleeper agents to assassinate the enemy leadership. Send orders to infiltrators in orbit to stealthily disable as many weapons as possible. Have 5 headhunters sent into the tunnels. Our storm bolters can and will kill these annoying Sororitas. And have the Gloriana class prepped for flight, something it hasn't done in at least 5,000 years. We're going to get the fuck out of here, in a blazing storm of fire, with a distraction or without.